this is a viral TikTok ad, this is a viral TikTok ad, and this is another viral TikTok ad. None of these look like ads, and that's exactly why they work. Right now, brands are moving massive budgets into UGC style videos because they blend into the feed and actually convert. So not polished commercials, not influencers, but content that feels real. And here's the shift in this new year. You don't need a camera, creators, or even to be on screen. AI now lets beginners create these UGC style videos at scale, and people are using them to make money on TikTok without products, inventory, or experience. So by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how this works, the two main ways people monetize it, and the AI tool called Arcad's AI that makes it possible to generate realistic UGC ads without filming anything. I'll also build one of these ads on screen so you can copy the process step by step. Let's start by breaking down what UGC actually is and why TikTok is rewarding it so heavily right now. Part 1. UGC simplified. Before we talk about tools or money, we need to get one thing clear. UGC is not influencing. UGC is not about followers, clout, or being internet famous. UGC is simply just content that feels like a real person casually sharing an experience with a product. So most viral UGC ads don't even look impressive. They just look normal, almost boring, or if you're like on a FaceTime call with them. And that's exactly why they work. Polished ads almost ask you to skip them, but UGC blends into the feed so that it earns attention and sells after trust is built. Like on TikTok, the algorithm doesn't really care who you are. It just cares about one thing. Does this feel native enough that people keep watching? That's why UGC wins. And TikTok rewards it by pushing it harder, especially when there's shopping attached. For years, UGC worked best if you were willing to film yourself, send content to brands, or wait for approval. That bottleneck is now gone. Because the part that actually mattered was never you. It was the format, the story, and the angle. And once you understand that, the entire game changes. Now let me show you what makes this scalable. Part 2, the tool that makes this scalable. Here's where people get stuck. They understand UGC, they understand why it works, but then reality hits. Filming takes time. Hiring creators gets expensive. Coordinating revisions is slow. That's the bottleneck. And that's why most beginners never scale past a few videos. Now, to be completely transparent, there's a lot of AI tools out there that say they can create UGC. Most of them still look like AI. The one that actually stands out for making UGC feel natural is Arcads. And good news for us, Arcads is sponsoring today's video, which lines up perfectly because I'm going to show you exactly how this works in practice. Arcads lets you turn a simple script into a realistic talking UGC style video using AI actors. So no filming, no creators to manage, and no waiting for days for revisions. If you want to follow along or test it yourself, I'll leave Arcads as the first link in the description. In the second half of this video, I'm going to build a full UGC ad on screen. But first, you need to understand how people are actually making money with this on TikTok. Because there are two main paths, and one is much easier for beginners. Part 3, how beginners actually make money with this on TikTok. So once you understand UGC, the money part becomes pretty simple. There are two main ways beginners are using this right now. Path A, TikTok Shop Affiliate, which is the fastest entry. This is the easiest place to start. You don't create a product, handle inventory, or deal with shipping or support. You promote products that are already selling inside of TikTok Shop. Your job isn't to convince people, it's to put a product in front of them in a way that feels native to their feed. So here's a workflow for the Shop Affiliate path. You pick a product that already has sales. You create 3 different video angles. You post consistently for a few days, and then you double down on what TikTok is already pushing. So this isn't about guessing. TikTok tells you what works, and when one video hits, it can run for weeks, bringing in commission without you ever touching it again. Path B, UGC as a service, where brands pay you. This is a path people usually misunderstand. Brands don't pay you for followers, they pay you for ads that they can run. Basically, if you deliver UGC style creatives that look real, convert, and can be tested fast, brands don't care who you are. They care about how quickly you can produce variations. So instead of applying to be an influencer, you position yourself as a creative supplier. 3 hooks, 3 videos, multiple variations. That's what brands want. And this is where AI completely changes the economics, because now instead of spending days making one video, you can focus on speed and testing, which brings us to the most important part, the different angles. Because even the best tool won't save a bad angle. Let me show you how this can work with Arcads AI. Part 4, Arcads walkthrough. So this is where everything we talked about becomes real. Instead of guessing angles or trying to invent ads from scratch, the first thing you want to do is model what is already working. So this ArcAds tool right here scans winning ads in your niche and pulls out patterns that are already converting. Hooks, formats, pacing, structure. Most beginners lose because they guess. They make something that they think looks good, post it once, and they just hope. And from there, the tool will send us the script. Now we move into the actual video creation. This part is pretty simple. You just simply paste the script, and this part matters more than anything else because this is the difference between a video that feels like AI and one that feels like a real person talking. Small things make a huge difference here. Shorter sentences, casual phrasing, tiny imperfections that sound human. You're not writing a commercial. You're writing how someone would actually talk on their phone. This is even a skill that I have a hard time with, and it's really just a skill that you'll develop over time. Then you select an AI creator that fits that niche, age, gender, vibe. And so say out of all of these actors, we choose this girl.
Hey you, welcome to ArcAds. I'm one of the natural AI actors you can use for your ads. Create a script you think will work well.
All right, good enough. We'll add actor. You slightly adjust the pacing so that it sounds natural.
Okay, I didn't think I'd care about a makeup brush this much, but this one actually blends so smoothly. It's super soft, doesn't soak up all the product, and my makeup just looks more even. I've been using it all week, and I genuinely reach for this one every time. If you do your makeup regularly, this is worth it. Links right here.
Then you just generate. What you're getting here isn't a stock looking AI clip. It's a realistic UGC style video that looks like someone casually filmed it on their phone.
Okay, I didn't think I'd care about a makeup brush this much, but this one actually blends so smoothly. It's super soft, doesn't soak up all the product, and my makeup just looks more even. I've been using it all week, and I genuinely reach for this one every time. If you do your makeup regularly, this is worth it. Links right here.
The lip sync feels real. The delivery feels conversational. This is the point where most people realize why this works. Because this doesn't feel like an ad. Now, here's where ArcAds becomes unfair. Instead of making one video and praying, you generate multiple versions, same product, different creators, different hooks in just minutes.
I think I'd care about a makeup brush this much, but this one actually
blends so smoothly.
That's the leverage. Remember that you don't just post one video, you post multiple variations. You let TikTok decide what wins. Once one version starts getting watch time, saves, or comments, you double down on that exact angle. And this is why ArcAds matters so much for beginners. You can iterate fast enough to actually compete. That's the difference between hoping something works and building a system that gives yourself real shots at actually winning. Now that you've seen how the pieces fit together, let me zoom out and show you the full picture of why this works so well long term. Part 5, putting the whole UGC system together. So at this point, you can probably see the bigger picture. UGC works because it feels real. TikTok rewards it because people keep watching, and money shows up when attention turns into clicks and purchases. So the problem was never opportunity. The problem was friction. Filming, coordinating creators, waiting for days to test one idea, and that's what kept most people stuck. What ArcAds changes is speed. One script turns into multiple videos, multiple creators, multiple hooks. Instead of guessing, you test. Instead of waiting, you iterate. TikTok tells you what works, and you follow the signal. For affiliates, this means that you can test out more products without burning time. For brands, it means cheaper creatives that scale. For beginners, it means that you can compete without a camera, a budget, or experience. This turns UGC from a gamble into a repeatable system. And once you understand that system, the only variable left is whether you actually run it. Again, if you want to try this for yourself, ArcAds is linked as the first link in the description. And if you found the video helpful, please be sure to like the video and subscribe for more weekly content. The opportunity is already here. The only real question is whether you test it or keep scrolling past it.